Hello, Sue DeCaro here. I'm a worldwide heart-centered parent and life coach, helping people to create deeper connections with their children and themselves. One of the things that has come to my attention often in my parent coaching practice is the word picky. Picky to describe how our children eat. Picky eaters. And one of the things that I feel very strongly about is that words carry weight. When we label a child a picky eater and start to talk about that, sometimes it's the self-fulfilling prophecy. The child then becomes even more picky or continues to stay in that quote-unquote picky world that we're describing. What I'd love to see on the opposite side of that is how we can create deeper connections in reference to food and food choices by empowering our children in the process. So for example, if your child lives on chicken nuggets and pasta and you're having a difficult time creating a shift for your child to try other things, instead of looking at taking a bite of spinach in order to have dessert or in order to have something else that your child might enjoy, empower them to be a part of the choices in making the foods. So for example, instead of the manipulation, the coercion, the trading of this for that, it's a whole different process. It's flipping the paradigm upside down and creating a relationship with our children to be a part of the grocery shopping, going into the produce department and picking one thing in that department that they'd like to try to have for dinner, have for lunch or for breakfast, and making them part of the process. If they're old enough to start to read and look at labels with you, teaching them the importance of label reading and what is in our food. Some of the words are very difficult to say, and those may be key that maybe we don't want them in our foods. So educating children about ingredients, importance of ingredients, how to read them, how to look at produce and pick something that maybe they want to try, and encouraging them to be a part of the process of choosing and bringing food home for the family. You can take it a step further too and encourage them to come into the kitchen and be part of the preparation of whatever it is that they chose at the store. So for example, if your child went to the store and walked in the produce department and decided to bring home carrots, how would they want to prepare those carrots? The more we engage in the process with them instead of for them, the more the child has a buy-in into whatever it is we're working towards in a goal. So it's definitely a different way to approach eating and choices than the trading off of you have a bite of spinach and then you can have dessert or something like that. I know when I was little, my father made us eat all the vegetables on our plate. Half the time I would hide them in my napkin until I was caught and had to eat them out of my napkin. And that was very coercive. It worked at the time because I was forced, but today, we know so many other things about ways to empower our children and shift this process to make them excited about the choices that they make. So I'd love to hear more from you about how this works in your world. And if there's anything at all that I can do for you to support you in your journey, please reach out to me. I do have time set aside just for you in my calendar. Thank you.